You want to go to the visitor center?
Yes, sir. They are open right now. Are you trying to get an ID?
Oh, I'm trying to get the base access for the veterans.
Okay. Yes, sir. That can be 0952 right here and you'll be all set.
Awesome. Thank you.
Take care. Have a good one.
You too. Have a good one. Let's go inside and see how this is done. So there you have it. I did try to record as much as I could, but after a while, I felt a little uncomfortable and I didn't want to make it too obvious that I was trying to record. Plus, if I'm trying to get base access to prove that no type of funny business or trying to do a background check, it just didn't look right. So I did record as much as I could, but after a while I stopped. So from beginning to end, it was about 44 minutes, 43 minutes total from when I went in there, filled out the paperwork and sat down and waited for my background check. Now, I've been hearing mixed word and info from several veterans. Some people say that they're able to do it right then and there. Some people say that they go to the visitors pass center and will fill out all the registration, paperwork, everything, do the background check, submit 2 forms of photo ID, which is your driver's license and your VA healthcare ID card. And after that, they say, hey, come back Monday or come back tomorrow or come back in 2 days. For me, I was able to just sit there and wait. And so from beginning to end, it was about 43, 44 minutes. After that, I submitted documentation of my proof of registration and proof of car insurance so I can add my car onto my profile. Now after that, I was in the system. So that means when they scanned my ID card, I was able to get on base and all that because I was in the system for that base. So what you have to do is do it for that base and any other base you go to. So if you live in an area that has 3 bases, you will have to go to each individual base to do this all over again. There is word out there that the DoD hasn't passed down the full policy and all this information. And also down to some bases are only allowing this to be good for a year and they have to do it again all over again for another year. But for me, at the base I went to, I'm good for 3 years. So what I understand is at a minimum, you must have a veteran ID card or the VA health identification card and pass a background check. And then it's up to the base policy or the commanding officer, which I'll also get into some other stuff too, commanding officer to decide whether or not it's good for a year or 3 years or what. But I was able to get a breakdown and some paperwork from the base right here, which I'll read off of what could cause you not to pass the background check. So it's pretty simple. Most of it is all just kind of grouped up together. Once again, I'm no lawyer. I don't know legal stuff. So if you have questions about, well, what I did this and that, and it was a first degree, second degree, third degree, I only play a barracks lawyer on TV, not in real life. So I would ask some kind of lawyer or something to help you out with. But let me go over this with you guys and break it down. Not break it down, but just go over it with you guys about what's on this paperwork. So any individual that's on the terrorist watch list will not get accepted. Any individual who is not a U.S. citizen cannot get on base. Any individual who has an outstanding criminal warrant. Any individual whose employment questionnaire contains false. So I think that's maybe for if you're applying for a job or something like that. I don't think it's for the veterans getting on base. Any individual who has obtained a felony conviction within the past 10 years. Any individual who has obtained total 3 misdemeanors and was convicted within 10 years. Any individual has convicted of a criminal misdemeanor or felony for the following crimes: sex crimes of sexual nature, crimes of violence, and crimes resulting in gang-related activity, supremacist, extremist behavior, and hate crimes. Crimes that you were basically, there's a lot of technical terms, but basically you're dealing drugs, you had a lot of drugs on you, and there's a possible chance you were dealing illegal drugs. An individual whose military active duty was terminated with a dishonorable discharge. Any individual who has been issued a debarment order or currently basically banned from a base or several bases, but all it takes is you to be banned from one base. any individual whose opinion of the commanding officer basically says, hey, I don't like this guy, I don't want him on base, and he has that authority. Overall, the commanding officer has the full authority whether to waive it, maybe make it temporary, allow you to only come in on Mondays. So if you do feel like you'd still deserve to get on base and you were denied, you would have to follow it up the chain of command as far as that, to talk to the CEO and all that other good stuff. So hopefully that helps you. Like I said, that's basic information so far for this. I don't plan on making any more videos about this because I think kind of beat a dead horse. And just the problem was that new information kept coming forward, and then I had some outstanding individuals commenting on some information that was going on with them. So hopefully that kind of covers everything, and I don't see myself making another video with this. So hopefully that works for you guys. Thank you for watching this quick little video. Hopefully it helps. Pass it on to other veterans. Also, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comments below. Keep an eye out for some more material coming forward. I'm gonna move on to something else now. So hopefully that answers all the questions. If not, I'll definitely have the videos that you can watch from previously of all this recording. So just get all that information and put it all together in a nice little tight package. And there you go. So please like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Thanks for watching the Veterans Den channel. Hope this helps. Thank you. Carry on.